There's no way this is official. If anything, the choice was merely an accident.
Goddess Palutena isn't bothered by the choice. I trust her decisions.
When will you ever trust your own?
I'm thinking about what's best for the people.
Enough! Both of you! I will agree that this decision isn't the wisest choice. And hear me out on this one. These low tiers aren't even worthy of the title of an elite. An elite is more of the high rankings, not some hotel porter and some kids.
Technically, Villager is an adult.
Adults don't look like 12-year-olds now, do they?
Robin, you were there, weren't you? How would you say the fight went?
No, I think maybe purple. Yes! Purple would go nice with that. No problem, ma'am. It was my pleasure.
Robin!
I'm sorry, I was,
You should pay attention a little more, Robin. You're a champion too.
Indeed. You can talk to your imaginary friends some other time.
Right. My apologies.
Back to the subject. I don't think Goddess Palutena is going by the tier list.
What do you mean?
If she was going based on the tier list, Robin wouldn't be a champion.
Well, he's right about one thing. Unlike all of you, I'm practically the lowest ranked member here.
Yet, he is a champion, but by skill alone. So in other words, it's more that they need to prove themselves worthy of the title.
By skill alone? If you hadn't forgotten, our reason for having this elite group was to wipe out the remaining subspace. And the subspace zone isn't so nice to the skilled ones.
I hope I am not disturbing anyone.
How do you feel? Any new memories pop up?
No. Nothing.
I see. My deepest apologies that my powers were of no help.
Do you think they'll ever come back? I've been living in this world without a single memory of who I once was for 11 years.
Oh, don't feel so discouraged by this.
It's not like I can ask any of the Millie Forces. They just dismiss it. They said that I don't need to relive those days. And it's not like I have the chance to even ask when she's used most of the time.
Fighter number 16, correct?
Yes. She has a purpose in these borders. And here I am, only allowed to stay because I'm a part of her.
I know I have no place to say this, but things hadn't been so nice ever since the second act of the subspace war. We're still recovering from the scar that was left on our borders. All that the goddess can be offered is knowledge, but her powers, as of late, have been weakened.
And as champions, can't you use your abilities to help her?
Sadly, us champions are forbidden to use our powers against each other.
I see. What should I do then?
Perhaps maybe you can stay here for the night. You can assist us as Zelda, but when emergencies arise, you'll return to your former self. I mean, there hadn't been a servant since...
Since what?
Let's go somewhere else, Zelda. I need help sorting out a few equipment, if you don't mind. Please, follow me.
Do you believe it's a wise choice to make her our servant?
A choice like that must be approved by the goddess. And not only that, but she'll need to be a fighter.
It was a thought that came to mind. I'm just trying to think of how else I can help her. Being the champion of recovery, my powers do nothing on her. I can, at the very least, make her feel welcome.
Most of us in this room have been through the subspace war. Whether we were on the battlefield or not, we all know the truth.
All we can do about it now is hope that these new elites will serve some difference in this world.
And if that fails?
Might as well let the world end. If we let... him win, The subspace will only destroy the last light of this world.
Let us do our part in this. These elites will need our help during these times. I shall offer them a chance to counter.
And I will offer to lend my strength when granted.
And I will, help tend wounds?
Being a medic is all the more helpful, especially when we mostly see them lose their stamina.
I say we should dismiss this small meeting. We will discuss this with the goddess in the morning.
Agreed.
May the goddess look after our aspiring elites in their training.
Why do I have to go?
Because it's mandatory and it's our first training.
It sounds like a chore. Besides, going outside means getting back on that boat again.
I know. Which is why I figured out a way to protect you from the sea.
A shield?
No, silly. It's a bat shield. It's to protect you from behind.
What about my front?
I'll be in front of you, and if any water comes up your way, I'll just pocket it.
You can pocket things too?
Yep. Isabel and I share the same abilities, it seems.
Then where's the diversity of your attacks if you guys are just copying off each other? That doesn't bring anything new to the table. It's just bland, or in the case of, you two are useless in combat.
Athena, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to rephrase that last remark.
Are you threatening me?
What are you talking about?
You said I had 5 seconds to rephrase. It sounded like you were threatening me.
Don't be silly, Squiddo. I would never harm you. Except in training. Say, why don't we put on your bat shield and we just go to our respective training, okay? Come on, Athena. The boat isn't going to catch itself.
I don't like it here. Let me out of here!
Is she?
She's allergic to water, so she freaks out when she's around it.
I know that, but I was referring to the back shield. Those only last about 30 seconds, so by now it should be...
Ah! It broke! I'm going to die!
Athena, trust me, you'll be fine.
Trust you? Your shield nearly killed me!
Actually, you would never get hit by the water in the first place. Especially since you're on top of the boat now.
There's too much water. I think I'm going to explode!
Mamma mia! Is there an alternative way to move out of the island?
Not that I know of, sir.
So I'm gonna have to listen to this every day now. Oh.
I can't! No!
This can't be good.
Finally, land!
The first time she was whining non-stop. I think this is an improvement. I'll work on it.
In order for you three to get ready for the big world, there are a few techniques that I must teach you. And for that, we have to go in a couple of locations. First, I'll start with the basics. Judging by your fighting styles and moves, I have designed something very special for you three.
We can handle it. Do your worst.
I'm not trying to torture you. It's simple training simulations and techniques.
Simple is our...
Just cut to the training bit.
Wait, why aren't you fighting with us?
This is your training, remember? Ah, this is gonna be a long day.
Your purpose here is to become a barista in New Donk City. Next? Good evening. Are you responsible for this litter?
Pardon me, but is there a problem here?
Yes, fighter number 20. One of these kids threw litter at me. According to my analysis, it is both an illegal act of assault and littering.
Don't worry, I'll handle this. Hey, you can't go throwing items at people like that. You could seriously hurt someone.
But it was hilarious! Besides, that tin can doesn't seem to be bothered.
Well, that's because he's a robot. He's supposed to lack emotions. But there is one thing he feels bothered by, and that is that you three did something wrong.
Oh, I'm so scared. He's gonna deport me too.
He doesn't have the power to deport anyone, but I do have the power to send you through the Emblem HQ.
Yeah, right, prison watcher.
I mean, I do that too, but I...
According to my analysis, they don't find you intimidating.
What do you mean they don't find me intimidating?
In recent events, you failed to prevent a prison outbreak.
Of course. Okay, tell you this. How about you three just walk back home? Otherwise, we're gonna have problems here. As a member of the Melee Forces, I can do a lot more than your average fighter. I can call your parents and see what they think about it.
We'll go back.
Holy shit, that actually worked? I mean, yes, I will call them right here and now. You might get grounded. That's right. Scream like little girls. Run before your parents come and give you a whopping of a lifetime. Ah! Link, how did you get here? Wait, don't say it. I know why you're here. There's a file I need to report. No? A mission? Well, then speak up. What's the matter? You're right. Too inconsiderate. You know, if Zelda was here, she probably would have translated for me. Why are you crouching up and down?
According to my analysis, fighter number 3 is simply saying that he can't find fighter number 16 anywhere.
Why didn't you say anything sooner? Oh, right. Well, I hadn't seen her since yesterday's crime scene.
Have you checked Skyworld yet? According to a survey online, most fighters with citizen purposes go there to feel like they have a place in the world. Thank you for handling those criminals. Now, if you don't mind, I have newcomers to attend.
There's no one in line.
That is why I must wait until someone arrives.
We hardly bring any invites, you know.
My purpose is to be a border crosser, and that is what I will do. Even if it takes decades for a newcomer, I'll still be standing here.
You're really dedicated to your purpose, huh?
Goddess Palutena told me that it is important to follow your purpose, as it ensures people's safety in the world of light.
Right. I'll, let you continue to do that. Hey, please be honest with me. Do I suck at my job?
According to my analysis...
Forget analysis. What's your opinion?
I go by facts, not opinions.
Of course. Well, I'll be on my way. Good luck with standing there.
I can't take any more of this.
Neither. How long do we have to do this?
It seems like none of you are used to this.
Maybe it's because it's a little difficult for us newbies to work with.
So I need to step up my game then.
Are you kidding me? And here I thought you were the cool one in the group.
Wait, you thought I was cool?
Yeah, like an old grandpa cool. But now you're like everyone else inside these borders.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know, late 50s, maybe older than that.
I know this is new to all of you. Trust me, this isn't as easy as it sounds.
No, I thought it was a piece of cake.
You are cocky!
Guys, relax. No one is at blame here. We just need to take a breather before jumping into any more training.
Jumping, huh?
Isabel, what have you done?
I think I know the perfect training ground for you three.
Please don't have it as tough and dumplets as last time.
Don't worry, it's simple, I promise. This is the Big Blue, one of the fastest racing tracks in the world of light.
And you want us to do what?
You'll be using your recovery move to land on that platform. You must successfully launch yourself, and not only then will you have to fight me.
You said it was gonna be simple!
This is simple. You just jump across.
And die!
Remember, using your recovery move is all about timing, and don't overuse it as it may lead to your death.
Right.
This is the part where we jump off. Just remember to not touch the road and use your recovery move.
Well, here goes nothing. Hey, that was pretty simple.
Okay, Athena, it's your turn.
I'm not sure if I can.
You can! You just have to leap.
Nope, I can't do it!
Look at me, okay? If you fall near the road, I'll catch you. You just need to take a deep breath and jump. Please, you have to trust in me.
Okay. Here I go! I'm okay.
Good job, Athena. I'm so proud of you.
Is everyone ready?
Ready!
Okie dokie. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Ha! Oh!
Mr. Mario?
Oh, did I wake you up?
No, you didn't. I kind of just passed out as soon as we got on the train.
Well, you worked hard today.
Are you doing okay? You're not hurt from your injury, right?
No, I'm fine. Although, I did get some broken ribs from our training.
What? I'm so sorry! Do you need medical help? Huh? Why are you laughing? This is serious!
Are you always this caring about your group?
Well, I'm like this with everyone.
Good. That's another good trait to have. Caring about your teammates, including the well-being of others. Your friends are the same. That's good to have. That gives me faith that this group could be the one to save us, even if it still has some holes in it. I guess I'm not used to this. I haven't been in a group since the Subspace War, and now that I'm back in one, I feel like I lost my touch.
I know we're not much of a high-ranking elite group. Although we're making slow progress, we're still trying to do our best as elites. Even for you, this is kind of new. But it's a Smasher's quality to try again. At least, that's what I got from your first lesson.
The first lesson?
That time we met. You gave me that advice, which taught me to try again. So, I kept that close to me during our training. And look how much we kept up trying today. So, whatever method you're willing to try, we'll do it. We'll try until we get it right.
You're showing another quality of a true Smasher. Leadership.
Leadership?
Well, not entirely, but close to it. You just have the potential of leading something.
I've never led a group before. I was always just an assistant.
You're gonna have to get used to it now, being the leader of the Elites of Light and all.
Did you ever feel nervous leading the Elite Smashers?
If I'm being honest, I was scared. A lot of people were relying on me, and the more the war got intense, I guess it was just a lot of pressure on my end. You know, eventually, you will all go to the subspace zone. You'll see how the real world is. The world I failed to protect.
You did your best, sir. You don't have to push yourself down for it. I know the real world is scary now, but once you train us, and we get an official member, then you don't have to be scared for us. I promise, I won't disappoint you.
I can say the same to you three.